Hi everyone, let's see with another instrument that is in transmission electron microscope, which is also known as TEM. So what is the difference between SEM, that is scanning electron microscope, and TEM, that is transmission electron microscope? There is one difference, that like in SEM, whatever the secondary electrons are reflected back from the surface, that are collected by the detector, and accordingly we can get an image. And in transmission electron microscope, whatever the electron beams are incident and passed or absorbed by the transmitted through the sample surface, that are collected from the sample surface, and accordingly we can get different images from on the screen. So that is the basic difference between SEM and TEM. So what is TEM? It is a microscopy technique in which a beam of electron is transmitted through a specimen to form an image, and the specimen must often be an thin section, like less than 100 Newton meter thicker. We can get an image or the surface topography from the same. And whatever the image are formed, it is because of the interaction of electrons with the sample as the beam is transmitted throughout the specimen. And this image is then magnified and focused on the imaging device, such as a fluorescent screen, a layer of topographic film, or a sensor such as a scintillator attached to a CCD. So likewise you can get an image on the screen. Let's see within construction. So you can see that it is divided into four levels. Like first one is electron source. Source which consists of electron gun consisting of tungsten filament, which is used for emitting the electrons. Second one, we can see an electromagnetic lens system, like it is used for converting into particular width and again converging into a focused beam. After that, we can see an sample holder, and at the bottom side, whatever the electrons are incident from the sample, they are transmitted throughout the system, and at the bottom side we can get an imaging system, and this imaging projecting lens is connected to the screen, and accordingly we can get an image. So these are the few levels of the TEM instrument. So let's see within working. The working of TEM and SEM is same. Like the electron beam scans the sample in a raster pattern. The electrons are generated at the top of the column by electron source. After that, it is focused into small thin coherent beam by the use of condenser lens, and this beam is restricted by a condenser aperture, which excludes the high angle electrons. Then the beam strikes the specimen, and part of it are transmitted depending upon the thickness and electron transparency of the specimen, and this transmitted portion is focused by the objective lens into an image on the screen or on the CCD camera. And optional objective apertures can be used to enhance the contrast, to get an high angle blocking out high angle diffracted electrons. The image and then passed down the column through an intermediate and projected lens and is enlarged all the way. So this is the basic working of an TEM instrument. So these are the few applications, like it is used for getting an image of the tumor cells, muscle and skin diseases, then specimen thickness, then crystal structure, and the few images has already shown on the slide. Then we can get an crystal symmetry, and we can get an structure of a semiconductor. So these are the few applications listed out. Hope you have understood with an TEM microscope, that transmission electron microscope, which is used in major analytical method, like in physical, chemical, biological, as well as in material science, as well as it is also used to know the applications in pollution, the nanotechnology, such as paleontology and palynology. So these are the few applications where we can get an highly magnified image because of the transmitted electrons from the surface. Thank you.